What's going on, Gooners? Boys and girls, it's Arsenal versus Man United, and I really can't wait for this one. It's going to be on Thursday. We're going to be streaming it live here. We're going to do a watch along, so hopefully you guys would join us then. Arteta is also hopeful that Saka's going to be able to make it for our Thursday night clash against Man United at Old Trafford, but I really am not sure. When he was speaking today during his conference, he didn't sound too sure whether that was going to happen, and I personally wouldn't do it anyway. He needed a rest long before the injury. So I think this is a great excuse now to just park him for a game and then bring him back in the next game if the scans come back negative. At the moment, they're kind of still up in the air. The player says he's all right, but I think it's a good opportunity to bring Martinelli into this mix, and I think in that way we're going to see some kind of changes in the team. Now, Arsenal recovering from that 2-0 win against Newcastle. Difficult first half, but they saw themselves home in the second half and really stamping down the authority to chase for that top 4 position and maintain the European place. And Man United are a rival. And a lot of people now are talking about the results and where they're going to come from and how Arsenal have to build up that momentum. But for a game like this, especially when you know Ronaldo is backed, I think you're going to be thinking to yourself, any kind of points is going to be good at Old Trafford. The record there is not too bad. They had a draw at Old Trafford, and then last year's, they won 1-0. But before that, it's just been atrocious. The record there has been so bad. But Arteta was boasting that he actually hasn't been beaten by a Man United manager. So that was a nice little touch for him. And as we know, United's new interim manager is not going to be ready because of various different issues, work visas and permits, things like that. So Michael Carrick is going to be in charge of Man United, and I think when Man United are looking at this game, they're sliding at the moment, and they could look at Arsenal as a way to come back into the fray. Not a type of team that I would want to play if I was a Man United fan. So if you look at Harry Maguire, he's back from a ban, so he'll be looking to staple his place back into the team, which means maybe Bailey might be dropped because of him. Cavani is also still out, so he ain't going to play. Ronaldo's going to be shoehorned back in. For me, the big name is going to be Sancho. Arrived at Old Trafford for 73 million and not really done much. He had 10 games, no goals, no assists. And at the moment, what we're seeing is a resurgence from the player. He's been given a chance to prove himself in recent weeks. Scored a crucial goal in both the 2-0 win against Villarreal in the Champions League last Tuesday and the Premier League clash against Chelsea, because heating up and the confidence he has, he can be somebody who's very, very dangerous. So for United, I'm looking at David De Gea, I'm looking at Wan-Bissaka, Maguire, Lindelof, Telles, Matic, Fred, McTominay, Sancho, and then Ronaldo. So that's how I'm looking for them to line up. As for Arsenal, they're looking to kind of change up a few things. As you know, my rice and peas and ackee and swordfish and jerk chicken goalkeeper. Yeah, Aaron Ramsdale, he ain't going to lose his place. Tavares, I think, is going to get swapped out. We've been talking about it for weeks, and you wouldn't want him to go out on a good game. He's man of the match by a lot of people's opinion over the weekend, and I think this is the game that they're going to say to him, okay, take a rest now. You've had a few games, you were a bit airy in the first half, but and managed to get an assist with him being really dangerous. And it doesn't matter, guys, if Tierney starts. Look, because Tierney hasn't played that much football, he ain't going to last 90 minutes. So you'd expect after 70 minutes, Kieran Tierney's going to get a run, and then Tavares might come on with 20 minutes to go to actually impact the game in some way. And that's what I think is going to happen. Centre-backs set themselves, Ben White and Gabriel, and Tomiyasu ain't going to change it right back. In the middle, you've got the bookends, Thomas Partey, who I still think should be rested for Maitland-Niles. But he's going to line up against Sambi. And it's what happens up the top that's going to be different. I think you've given Odegaard 2 games now, and I think time to bring Lacazette back into the fray. He's going to be in there with Aubameyang. On the left, Smith-Rowe. On the right, wow. Is it going to be Martinelli or is it going to be Pepe? I did say, I can't go against my own words. I did say that Martinelli needs to be rewarded for his display. So I'm going to go with Martinelli on the right. So That's what it would be for me. So it'd be Martinelli right, Smith Rowe left, and the two guys at the top, Lacazette and Aubameyang. And then you'll just have to rotate after 70 minutes, bringing on Pepe, bringing on Odegaard, and then bringing on Tavares. So that's the kind of impact you're going to be looking for. And in the middle as well, if one of the midfielders get tired. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw at Old Trafford. It'd be interesting to see what you guys think, because we could easily go up there and get a goal early. And if we do, remember guys, when Arsenal score first, they are 27 games unbeaten, 22 wins and 5 draws. So when you're playing Arsenal, it's not the type of team you want to go down against. And I think if it's Man United, they're going to be thinking about that in the back of their heads, and they're going to want to bring the game to Arsenal. That's what they're going to do. They're going to be really up for this game, but I'm still going for a 1-1 draw, and it's going to be a testament to how strong Arteta's built this team. Over to you guys. Let me know what you think, and I'll speak to you guys on the next one. Peace out.